Hey, what's up everyone? Pase Baller in here. We are now in this fifth game for today, October 30th, 2023. And we will be talking about this game between Minnesota Timberwolves and Atlanta Hawks. That'll happen at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, so that's going to be 7:30 a.m. here in Manila. I am just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pase Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. And by the way, as we all know, we actually provide free picks right here in our little YouTube account, Pase Baller. But for those who would want to avail our premium picks or premium packages, you can just actually reach us through Telegram, Instagram, Messenger, or even Viber. Just check out the descriptions of our videos and you can see the details right there. Right, now going back to the game, the spread that is given, by the way, is minus 1.5, and that's actually given towards Minnesota Timberwolves, the visiting team. Not that big, minus 1.5. So as you guys know, I don't like those small spreads. So let's just do money line in this game, okay? All right, so first, Atlanta Hawks, they would have the home court advantage on this. In terms of momentum, actually both teams are coming off wins. So maybe we could just, shake that one off. Because again, both teams are coming off wins. Atlanta Hawks just defeated Milwaukee Bucks last night. That was a surprise. That one was a surprise, I gotta admit. And Minnesota Timberwolves actually took on Miami Heat the other day. So let's just go ahead and skip that one and perhaps take a look at fatigue. In terms of fatigue, Minnesota Timberwolves would have the advantage because just like what I said, Atlanta Hawks just played last night against Milwaukee Bucks, and while they were doing that, Minnesota Timberwolves were having their rest. Now let's take a look at the availability and health. For Minnesota Timberwolves, we have Jalen Clark out for the game, and Jaden McDaniels listed as game time decision. Now for Atlanta Hawks, Wesley Matthews is still out for this matchup. So since Minnesota Timberwolves got two players listed down here, Atlanta Hawks would still have the slight advantage in terms of health and availability, even though we all know that Wes Matthews is a huge loss for them. Now this one's hard because Atlanta Hawks just nailed a huge surpriser with that win that they had last night against Milwaukee Bucks, 127-110. I even thought that Milwaukee Bucks would actually take care of them for a huge lead, but it was the other way around. So again, that was a surpriser. They even did that against Milwaukee, but then Atlanta. They did that on the road, and they of course they have to travel back to their home, which is Atlanta. So for me, that's actually going to be a huge factor as compared to Minnesota, who actually had their rest last night. So yes, Atlanta Hawks. They finally found the winning column. They are actually having some momentum coming onto this game. But I feel like it's going to be Minnesota Timberwolves. They are the bigger team. They are well rested. And the consistency that we're actually wanting to see from this Hawks team. Because in terms of talent, in terms of the scoring capability and all those stuff, Atlanta Hawks, they got that. We know that. That's no secret. The question here is that how consistent can they be? Can they do that like in 3 straight games, like in 4 straight games, in 7 out of 10 games? Now, considering the fact that Wolves, they are the bigger team, Hawks, they are having this is going to be their second game in 2 nights. I feel like it's going to be an advantage, a huge advantage for Minnesota Timberwolves as they go into this game. I'm going to pick Minnesota Timberwolves in here, but I still respect what Hawks can do. That's why I'm going to dropping that minus 1.5 spread. Anyway, it's just going to be of a small value because of a small spread. So I'm going to take Minnesota Timberwolves money line. Again, that's Wolves money line. Peace out. Pass I love. God bless.